This game is not suited for children or those who are easily disturbed. Oh! This music is great! Oh! Hello there! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I don't know what this is, but I already love it. This music is great. This is a game created by, I think it was Team Salvo. It's supposed to be a visual novel. And, I figured, it's Spooktober, and I figured what's better to do than do a little Spooktober game. And what's more horrifying than your parents finding out that you like anime and disappointing them forever. That's my thought, at least. I'm in love with this music. We got a bunch of cutie anime girls. I'm gonna hope they're over 18, because if not, I might be going for jail for that statement. But let's check the settings. We got some choices. Got some text speed, auto 4 times, sound volume, help. Oh. I don't need help. Alright, so we can load a game, which I haven't done it, and we can start a new game. Please enter your name. We gotta come up with a name. This cutie little anime girl. I don't know the type of, what type of game of anime, what flavor of anime there is. I'm not a weeb. I don't know the differences. I know there's like the harems ones, where you get like a guy with a bunch of girls. There's the porn ones, which low-key I'm hoping this might be, because that might be fun. I don't know if I can show this if it ends up being that, but we'll see. Let's go with Muhammad. I mean, it's one of the most common names on the fucking planet, of course. We might as well go with it. Why not? We are Muhammad, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay, yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now I get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Muhammad! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all! I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I can't do a cute anime girl laugh. I gotta practice with that. No, that's horrifying. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Muhammad, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sawyer likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average. Getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Alright, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy, okay? No promises, though. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Well, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking up for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, that makes sense, because all the other desks are fucking empty. Oh, I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, well, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. If only it was that simple in America. And that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you... Can I go back? I think I skipped a line. Why do you care so much anyway? Well... Oh, right clip is, Load is... Okay, that's save. Return. History. Okay. Come on, please. Okay, I didn't skip the line. Okay, good to know. Well... I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I mean, if you have cupcakes, fuck. Hey, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I don't know. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Ah, fuck, I hit my thumb on my desk. Damn it. Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Is that foreshadowing? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Well, hello there. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Muhammad! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I gotta keep the voices continuous. I gotta keep... What are you looking at? That's it. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first... Oh god, yeah, she's underage. We're staying away from that one. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Well, when you put it that way, she doesn't have much cake, but we'll see about the cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seemed to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know who Monika is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Muhammad. Bitch, do I know you from somewhere? Monika smiles sweetly. Does she want the pipe or what? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, okay. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, that's what I'm rating. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Mohammed. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Well, then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Wouldn't that be the same space? Wait, hold on. I need to visualize it. I need to turn a piece of paper. Yeah, wouldn't it be right next to both? Natsuki walks over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts off a foil of tray, reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look more like little cats. Is she trying to say something with these cupcakes? The whiskers are dried with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I shouldn't have played this game before I ate because I'm kind of hungry. Fuck. Ah, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and already has managed to get icing on her face. The amount of jokes I can make right now. Cat, cat pussy. White frosting on her mouth. I feel it's too easy. I'm not gonna. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? God, she wants me to eat her pussy. God damn it! Okay. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Oh, okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe! But not for you! Dummy! Alright, Jesus. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I don't know how to read. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? Well, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh. I mean that... they're all simping over me. Huh. There's probably more girls who have been attracted to me right now in this video game than have ever been to me in real life. I mean that, Hey, I believe ya. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I'm clearly illiterate. I can't speak worth a shit. I can't read either. So, the script tells me, I don't know. I was afraid of a question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems to really be happy here, but... So, I mean... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Sounds like the current election, am I right? Haha. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Well, hey, I might actually learn how to read playing this game. So, Monica really is a great leader! Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't always grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Fair enough. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. This is a harem. This is gonna be a harem. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delightful. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Muhammad, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I really like the Torah. Yeah, the Torah. The Bhagavad Gita. Considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I read Reddit comments. Does that count? Manga. Oh god. That's literally the worst. Don't bring up anime in front of the host, dude. What are you doing? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, yeah, so we already blew our shot with her. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, I'm blowing my chance with two women already. Well, I mean, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Huh? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I paused for a second because I was trying to make a rim joke. Whatever. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I was gonna make a Bible joke, or a Quran joke, or a Torah joke. I basically made that joke anyway, damn it. The level of creativity and craftsmanship built behind them is amazing to me. Fair enough, okay. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I think we're still in here, boys. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Oh, okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is that foreshadowing? Yeah, it's probably foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Nice job trying to relate, dude. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. I read a book once. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, we're equally as hard. God damn it. We're... Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda know what this game is, so I'm just seeing all the foreshadowing right now. But if you don't know what this is, just keep watching. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are! Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Whoa! I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write down your poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. But now I'm relating to her. I understand now, Natsuki. Okay, yeah, Yuri's coming. I think she's the one. I mean, judging by, you know, certain things. I mean, she's probably, you know, I don't know. This is already weird enough. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's get back to this. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set up an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh no. Then, next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Muhammad? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of... Oh god. Don't look at me with that resting bitch face, Nat. I think, yeah, the big one here is Nat. Okay. It's Sayori, Yuri, Monika, Natsuki. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Damn it. Okay, let's be real. I'm a high school student. We realistically want to get... We gotta do this, guys. Come on. We gotta do this. But... is she crying? God damn it. I'm sorry. I thought... Muhammad? You all... I'm defenseless against us girls. I'm telling you, it's... Damn it. I probably should have jerked off before I came to this club. You know, the men are controlled by their penis, okay? That's how it is. Listen, every man here, you know, That's an old Robin Williams joke. God gave you enough blood, a brain, and a dick, and only enough blood to run one at a time. This is prime proof of that. I'm joining a fucking literature club. I can't even read. Have you seen my past series? I'm an illiterate jackass. I can't read worth a shit. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Now this is unfair. That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. This feels like a violation of my rights. It really does. Where's my lawyer? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey? You really did scare me for a moment. If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, that makes it official. Don't back your ass up into Nat. Is she looking? She's kind of... Oh, she's looking at Yuri's tits. Okay. That makes two of us. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Mohammed, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's a horrible anime girl laugh. I need to work on that. Yeah, sure. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mohammed, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending each day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or all of them. Okay, it says one of them. It's not giving me an option for all of them. I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions. I'll just need to make sure that most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we could write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a list of the words, and I'm gonna try to make... I'm going above and beyond. I'm gonna try to make poems. I always try to do more than the bare minimum with my series. Unrestrained. I think we'll start with unrestrained. Oh, Yuri loved the shit out of that. Hell yeah. Okay, unrestrained. Disoriented. She's loving the shit out of this. Goddamn. Disoriented? I think so. Philosophy. Uncontrollable. This music slaps, by the way. I love this. Entropy. That's a nice word, entropy. Suicide. That's side. Incongruent. That's gonna be a tough word to throw in there. Doki Doki. No. Whirlwind. Fun word. Whirlwind. I'm gonna put intellectual. We're about halfway done. Vertigo, that's a fun one. Uncanny. Landscape. Secretive. Unrequited. Misfortune. Oh, she liked that, okay. Aftermage? I don't know that word. That's gonna make me sound smart, though. Aftermage. Aftermage? What the fuck is this word? Let me look it up. An afterimage is an image that continues to appear in the eyes after a period of exposure to the original image. Oh, it's like, okay. So like those Marilyn Monroe pictures. Agonizing. Oh, massive, Jesus. She likes horror. Tenacious. Tenacious D. Vitality. I have tenacious vitality. Graveyard. Okay, let me look over again. Hi there again, Mohammed. Hold on, let me Okay. Okay, I'm gonna right now try to come up with the poem with every word I use. Let me make sure I actually can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got it. My heart is unrestrained. My head disoriented. Any philosophy I once had has been tossed into an uncontrollable state of entropy. Thoughts of suicide and incongruent ideas are a whirlwind in my mind. Any intellectual capacity is blocked by my vertigo. Everything seems uncanny, that my mental landscape is falling apart. This is horrible. Just bear with me. My secretive outlook covers my misfortunes. Affirmative is a type of painting. I don't know how to put that one in. Everything is agonizing. This is probably a horror game, isn't it? Tenacious D is an American rock band. Vitality, great. I give up. I tried. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mohammed. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. You fucking snitch, what the fuck is wrong with you, Sayori? And last year, too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! Okay, she's a weeb. We're kidding. We're not. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Muhammad always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Is that one of I think that was one of the words. Damn it, I should have selected that one. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? No. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Muhammad can become good friends too. Damn, Sayori is going in for the kill. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. Well, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. And honestly, the fact that girls are even talking to me right now is way beyond my pay grade, let me tell you. Again, I try to throw my socks in the clothes bin, and again, I missed the first one. But I just missed the second one that time. I'm just shit. Oh, sorry. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Oh, alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. I don't have any arms. I can't grab that. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. If you can read it to me, because remember, I can't read. Why am I shitting on this? This is a nice gesture. I'm being a dick. I'm sorry, Yuri. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ooh. You got some explaining to do, kiddo. Huh? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's a book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant! I just happened to buy two of them. I see. I think she's trying to get the pipe, guys. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes a book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Curious about an actual book? I'm gonna find out later. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school, already so relatable, who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Alright. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment. Oh, this is so relatable already. Is this Stranger Things? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall. Now it's coming together. Yeah. That's kind of, it's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from this is foreshadowing like hell. I already know. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mohammed? I mean, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those types of stories, so don't worry. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I mean, yeah, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Hey, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well,
guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry, kid. I mean, that just means you're passionate about reading. Hell, I mean, if I could read... Oh, crap. I alt-tabbed real quick because I need to check something. Any emails? No borderless windows. Okay. Okay. Oh, someone sent me a message about... Okay. Whatever. That just means you're passionate about reading. I apologize for that little... That was unprofessional. The least I can do is listen. Then again, I'm making a bunch of jokes about... fucking all these people, so that's not really professional either, so I don't know what you expected. It's a literature club, after all. Did I skip a line? I mean, yeah, that just means you're passionate about reading. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You look like someone's about to stab you. Multiple times in your stomach, and then chest. Oh, I should... You seem a little apprehensive. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just sometimes I'm not very used to... That is, reading in company with someone. Oh, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up a book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. Let me just see how long this is going. This is going for almost an hour. Holy shit. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry! I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't ya? I do? I don't really mean to... Just apologizing. Sorry. There she goes! Oh, it's like that fucking Reagan line. Yeah. There you go again! I mean... Oh no. Hey, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds... Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I do have hands. That's good. I just can't read. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. She's smiling. We're We're in, boys. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes to the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Intimate, huh? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? I'm getting a lot of notifications. What the fuck is going on? It's nothing. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses. Fuck off, Ad. Jesus. Sorry, I had to do my cryptocurrency thing. She also second guesses a lot of things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But, Muhammad... That's probably... I'm gonna have to take a break in a second. A terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were that self-conscious about this sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Oh, I said the word. What are you saying all of a sudden? Alright, this is a visual novel. It's okay. This'll work. Okay, everyone! Exclamation mark. I think it's time we share everyone's these poems with each other. I just got a weird fucking... I'm sorry, there's just something weird going on. I'm sorry. I think it's about time we share each other's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Now stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you ever write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so fucking stupid, I mean embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sioris is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I show my poem to first? I mean... You know. Actually, I should cut it here, just because, this is going on for a bit. I don't want these parts to be too long. This is almost, what? Almost an hour long, last I checked. But whatever. Yeah. Thanks. I'll wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for watching, as always. If you like this video, go and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of this content, you should go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more uploads every weekday, as well as every Saturday. This is gonna be, you know, a Halloween thing. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into this game, because I know there's a lot of different stuff that ends up happening. I'll probably try to finish it up as much as I can. But yeah. But if you're just watching this first time, I do lots of Hearts of Iron 4 content. I play The New Order, Last Days of Europe, which is basically the Hearts of Iron 4 mod equivalent of a visual novel. So it's basically the same shit. I'm gonna do some other games in the future, so if you're interested in any of that, hit the subscribe button, maybe even hit the notification bell. If you have any feedback, support, ideas of what to do, don't spoil or anything, or at least, you know, mark your spoilers, but yeah, go ahead and leave the comment section below. I read all comments I get and appreciate any feedback you can have for me. If you want to send a few bucks my way, I have a Patreon. If you want to chat or play games or do whatever, I have a Discord. If you want to just watch me do this sort of stuff live, I have a Twitch. All those links are down in the description below. Thanks as always for watching, guys. My name has been DB333. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.